what we're playing. But other than that, I'm ready.
Drinking girl.
Oh.
I'm going to start with coffee drinking girl.
You know, maybe I should make sure I'm in tune. There's an idea.
That thing is crazy looking.
Good.
Why do people say tuna fish sandwich? No one says chicken bird sandwich.
All right, I'm ready.
Kind of wonder about that. Oh. I want to go to, oh, no. All right. Okay. Hi, everybody. We're the Shanty Hounds. We're going to be playing some music for you.
Yeah.
Here at the Old Stone Coffee House. We have some friends here drinking coffee and waking up for the day. Oh, look, we're on TV. All right. Hello, everyone. Be the first to chat.
How about
I think
you?
I'm the only person watching right now.
Yeah, you should be the first person to play. How's that?
I shared it on my page so hopefully some people check it. Okay. I'm gonna figure out. This is my song about coffee. Since we're in a coffee house, we're gonna do a coffee song, and Chris has a coffee song too. It's called Barista.
Barista.
I don't know if you're doing that today, but
we'll see what happens. It's not on the schedule, but I might play it.
Here we go. Coffee drinking girl. It's off my third CD. 1, 2, 3, 4. She drinks hot black coffee. She don't mess around. Ready for fun, and when she blows in the crowd, she's a pistol. Coffee drinking girl. She drive you crazy, the coffee drinking girl. She don't cut the corners when she cuts her road. She's ready to have a coffee from a big black mug. She's a wild one. Coffee drinking girl. She'll keep you happy. Coffee drinking girl. No one can tell her what to do. Body's filled with caffeine through and through. She's wide awake. She can fly around the world. None stops that coffee drinking girl. Nothing shakes that coffee drinking girl. She's a real hot number, a coffee drinking girl. That doesn't get your day going. I don't know what will. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote that song because I don't know. I was caffeinated. I like your Scooby-Doo jammies on, or whatever. Scooby-Doo. Right, Raggy. Gee, Scoob. It wasn't
My coffee's good.
the mystery machine. So we had a bunch of people watching. They all left.
You drove them away.
It got quiet.
1, 2. Can I get a little bit more volume on the vocal, please?
Your vocal's fine.
Hmm?
Your vocal's fine.
No, I'm like 2 notches down from where your voice is.
Nah,
You can't hear, so you don't count.
I can hear. When you hear your own voice in your head.
B flat. Sorry. My telephone's not ringing, not moaning, noon or night. Can't get a hold of you, you're nowhere in sight. Even on Sunday, when you said you'd be at home, I'm pushing these buttons on my telephone. Walk 70 acres of my grassland in the rain, and I'm soaked to the skin, mama, again. Cause you got me walking in the rain. Yeah, you got me walking in the rain. You don't call me no more, and you don't answer when I call. Yeah, you got me walking in the rain. It's after midnight as I watch that clock crawl. Sky's crying its eyes out as I wait for your call. But there's no ring, no night, no ring, not at all. I'm pushing these buttons on my telephone. Walk 70 acres in the grassland in the rain, and I'm soaked to the skin, mama, again. Cause you've got me walking in the rain. You don't call me no more, and you don't answer when I call. Yeah, you got me walking in the rain. That rain's falling down like there's no tomorrow. To see you, I'd be willing to beg, steal, or borrow. So let it rain all night and day. Maybe it'll wash these missing you blues away. And I walk 70 acres in the grass and in the rain. And I'm soaked to the skin, mama, again. Cause you've got me walking in the rain. Yeah, you got me walking in the rain. You got me walking in the rain. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Scott. How you been? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you through palm trees. That's me.
Who's that guy? Good morning, Jojo Fish.
I wrote that song in 1996.
John and Joanne are watching us.
Excellent. Love those people. They're wonderful.
Excellent friends. Let me get that slide thing out again. Oh, you're going to do something else. Hold on. Oh, let's do I Can See Clearly.
All right.
Do a little cover song. Morning, Patty Smith. Say hi to Rick. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Till later. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone all the dark clouds and heavy blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings disappear. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Well, good morning, everybody. Gone all the dark clouds and heavy blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. So far, so good. That's a fun song.
Yeah.
That makes you feel hopeful. I loved looking over at you two, and you were dancing in your chairs. Joyful. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. For our next song, we're going to do something really depressing.
They call it Stormy Monday. Oh, but Tuesday's just as bad.
Like that?
I could do that song. By the way, the coffee is marvelous.
Thanks for the coffee.
We're looking for Brian Fields for this next number. They always like this
He's in
song.
the kitchen doing kitchen things. Well, he doesn't have to be out.
I'll pick something else out.
No, he's back there. He can hear you.
It's time to leave Albuquerque. The first snow had fallen to the mountains north. Voice in the back of my head, I could hear it calling. Said, time to move on, son, to where you belong. I met her in the late spring, I was just traveling through. The car broke down just outside of town, she's been saying the night before. The tow truck came, took the car away, but the motor was totaled. She said, it's okay, boy, come on, I'll make a pot of coffee. I got me this anchor in the heart of the desert, and like a ship she carries a woman's name. Flesh and blood, I love her like no other. So how in blazes am I gonna say goodbye? I've always been a traveling loner. Roots don't grow long enough to hold a tumbleweed, a free bird. I guess I'm just a rolling stone. Woman's got me wrapped up like a cocoon. Should I stay or should I go? But I got me this anchor in the heart of the desert, and like a ship she carries a woman's name. Flesh and blood, I love her like no other. So how in blazes am I gonna say goodbye? But stealing away in the middle of the night could only be a coward's plight. She's always been there to the point where she's never told me a lie. I hear that highway calling my name, but I swear I hear it calling something else. Albuquerque lady, wake up from the night. Pack your bags, we're going for a ride. Albuquerque lady, don't give me time now. Not to change my mind. Gonna weigh that anchor, take that ride out into the New Mexico sky. Albuquerque lady, there's a cold wind blowing up north. Gonna head down here for too long. Guitar in the case and my bags are packed. In just a little while I'll be heading on back home. Back home. Back home. Back home. Key West, here I come. That's for Brian. Yeah, thank you. Albuquerque is the name of the song. That's right.
Don't you forget it. Morning. You want some coffee?
Here, go see John. He'll make it for you.
Make you a cup of coffee.
If you would, Chris, have him get me another one. Cafe Americano, yeah. I'm almost out.
Yeah. It's time for another. May we have another coffee, please? It's beautiful, right?
And you know when? Oops. Of course.
Good morning, Ray and Harriet.
Well, you know what? They gain intelligence when they leave the island. They say, "Oh yeah, that's what it's like up here." Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We've got it all figured out. Escape.
Escape. Well, Danny has a song called Escape.
Yeah, I do.
She wrote one.
It's not. It doesn't stink. My brother Crash is here. My brother Dr. Crash. Here's a song about raining on the island. A song called Island Storm.
What are we talking about? What
Island
song?
Storm.
Oh, okay.
This is written by Miss Tiffany Green. And I recorded it on my 4th album.
Yeah, good song.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me an island storm and we'll sing and play. Give me an island storm, make the palm trees sway. A little island storm, kinda like it that way. Give me an island storm. It's a perfect day. Oh, look, it's Jerry. Doors run like hurricane winds, like the sound side. But we know the beauty of raindrops falling, gray clouds calling, white caps on the tide. Hi, Jerry. Give me an island storm and we'll sing and play. Give me an island storm, make the palm trees sway. A little island storm, we kinda like it that way. Give me an island storm. It's a perfect day.
That's it, okay.
Little bit of low-key living, take me down that way. Find a bar with some real good rum. I won't leave it, I can't leave it. Tomorrow there'll be sun. Give me an island storm and we'll sing and play. Give me an island storm, make the palm trees sway. A little island storm, we gotta like it that way. Give me an island storm, it's a perfect day. Give me an island storm, we'll sing and play. Give me an island storm, make the palm trees sway. A little island storm, we gotta like it that way. Give me an island storm, it's a perfect day. Down Key West way. Island storm. We're gonna have one probably later.
That's why I like to sit next to you.
What?
That's why I like to sit next to you.
What are you talking about?
So I can see your fingers where they're going. I didn't know what key we were in. I forgot. It's been so long since we played that song.
You are next to me. What are you talking about? You're
I couldn't see your fingers.
You usually sit over there. When we're here.
We're usually reversed on most of our
Elsewhere.
stages. Yeah, on most of our stages.
We'll have to fix that later. Are those for us? I'm just.
Thank you.
Could we have a whoop. May I please have another Americano? Do you want yours in the cup there?
Yeah. You don't have one?
Huh?
Here, we'll split this one until yours gets here, and then we'll split that one.
Yeah, let me pour it.
Yeah, right.
Here we go.
All right. Watch out for stops on this one. Chris, be careful, there's stops on this one.
You want to put it there? Yeah, a happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yay!
All the mothers, all you moms. All you mothers.
I was not born on Sunday, was not born on New Year's Day. Was born on the 4th of July, for goodness sake. Life I lead is proof in the pudding that you can relate. I was born on Labor Day. A working man like me, I don't need to tell no lies. I'm just looking for some clear blue skies. And while I'm not fishing, I'm always wishing I won that lottery. I was born on Labor Day. Just ask Mama, and I know she'll testify. I was born on Labor Day, my fate was written in the stars. All day long I work my fingers to the bone. Toil and sweat, you know I'm beat when I get home. While others draw aces, I can draw that full house. I was born on Labor Day. Well, it's Friday night, out of work I'm cruising. Two-step blues, you know, I can't stop moving. That pot of bands is hopping at that Roadrunner Cafe. And I was born on Labor Day. You know that pot of bands is hopping at that Roadrunner Cafe. And I was born on Labor Day. You know that pot of bands is hopping at that Roadrunner Cafe. And I was born, yes, I was born on Labor Day.
get my brother to sing on this one with me. Whoops. If you can get it out of there. Or you could just, yeah, that works. A whole bunch of chords.
Give me the mic.
There we go.
And it's gonna, the mic's gonna switch on this. I need to turn you on at the front.
Turn him on.
Got it?
Yep. Thank you.
Meet me on the boardwalk. It's in the key of G. Chris.
I know the song.
Just the well, let's do both. What? Oh, is it on?
Testing. No. Test.
Needs to be louder.
Testing. Tested.
It's on.
Test. All right.
Ow. May I have another? Can we get another cup of the Americano? Okay, thanks. Sorry. we split
One,
that
two, or this Chris. Which Chris? We got two Chris's.
We got together.
He's middle Chris. He's the one in the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yo, ha. He who walks. Testing. 1, 2.
1, 2. Popcorn.
Okay. That's good.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Heading to the Jersey Shore for a couple songs. Hopefully it's getting warmer there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember summers on the beach?
That's right.
We got the ocean lately seems so out of reach. Life kept us busy, jobs and homes and kids in school. Why don't we cut loose, get out and act like crazy fools? Meet me on the boardwalk. We'll be kids again if only for a little while. We can get on the Ferris wheel. She says summer till it's good and tired. We can walk along the beach after the sun goes down. Yes, and make some romance to the ocean sound. Watch the sunrise, play in the surf, and then get ourselves back to the boardwalk once again. Meet me on the boardwalk. We'll be kids again if only for a little while. We can get high on the Ferris wheel. Chase the summer till it's good and tired. Good morning. Rides and fries and my long smile. Let's see action, let's go out and have fun just like we used to. Meet me on the boardwalk.
Well,
Meet me on the boardwalk.
Whoa,
Meet me on the boardwalk.
whoa.
Meet me on the boardwalk. Monsters, games, and water slides, playing out in the tide. Hold my hand tonight. It's been too long. Meet me on the boardwalk. We'll be kids again if only for a little while. We can get high on the Ferris wheel. She says summer till it's good and tight. Meet me on the boardwalk.
Whoa,
Meet me on the boardwalk.
whoa,
Meet me on the boardwalk.
whoa,
Meet me on the boardwalk.
whoa.
Meet me on the boardwalk. Boardwalk. Singing and swaying. Oh, well, that sun beats down and melts the tar up on the roof. Your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On the blanket with my baby, that's where I will be.
Under the boardwalk,
out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
From a park you hear the happy sounds of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries sail under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I will be.
Under the boardwalk,
out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Oh, under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On the blanket with my baby, that's where I will be.
Under the boardwalk,
out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
We're swaying to that one.
that right?
Hello to all the friends who are watching on Facebook. Jim Cuddy wants to be my friend. What time's choir?
10.
Oh, yeah, okay. My brother is the tenor chair. Is that right? Or
Section lead.
section leader.
That's
All
the
right.
name.
He's a section leader. Where was I? Oh, here we go. I was trying to.
Is Pastor Madeline going to come out and say something?
I don't know. I'm
Because
not sure what the plan is.
if the thing's at 10 o'clock, you got to get on the sticker.
We got 15 minutes, Chris. Oh, and hello. Hey Z. Z is watching. Beth Schreier, Lisa Lett Hoffman,
Let y'all keep going.
Ray and Harriet, Patty, JoJo Fish, etc.
I was going to say her eulogy usually, not eulogy, but
Eulogy.
not eulogy.
We're not doing a eulogy
But,
today.
but that usually lasts 15 minutes, so that's why I asked.
No, it starts at 10.
Oh, I thought that was the choir starts at 10.
No,
Power
the message starts
Oh.
at 10.
Okay.
We have until 10 o'clock to play music.
Don't check
And then we play from
where?
10:30 to 11. But I'll have to scoot out so I can get into my room.
All right.
Are you going to communicate and tell me what we're playing?
Tulsa.
Okay. Apparently, it's a lot of stuff I don't play on. So
Oh, I'm just pulling stuff out that I haven't played in a while and I need to play. Unless you want me to do something else.
no, I just, I'm just sitting here.
Well, you could bang a tambourine or something.
Yeah, goody.
This next song is kind of a surrealistic song. It's about a guy who's singing about how life used to be when he lived in Tulsa. And he thinks Tulsa misses him. But most of all, as you listen to the song, you'll pick up on what really is the underlining story of it all. The name of the song is called Tulsa. Well, I'm getting tired of missing Tulsa. And I know Tulsa's tired of waiting just for me. And I miss those good times at those neon signs. And I know Tulsa's got 'em waiting just for me. At the neighborhood bar back in Tulsa, they got this long neck bottle just waiting there. And my wife, she remarried back in Tulsa. But sometimes I still hear her thinking of me. Since I left the place, just hadn't been the same. But Tulsa itself has not forgotten me. I left my mark sure as the sun set. But Tulsa, she remembers me. $300 out of Tulsa. In '63, a pickup blew the light. And today, I pine for my stolen life. You know, my grandkids now, they are older than me. Since I left the place, it hadn't been the same. But Tulsa itself has not forgotten me. I left my heart sure as the sun set. But Tulsa, she remembers me, I tell you. How could she forget Tulsa? She remembers me, I tell you. Just one more time, I said Tulsa. I said that Tulsa remembers me. Thank you, Tulsa.
I don't think I've been to Tulsa.
I've been through it. I was 5 years old.
Songs of Love. Dave Arndt. How you doing, Dave and Ann? Good morning, Pastor Madeline. 1, 2, 3, 4. Long Island Beach and Avalon, on the Outer Banks down to the Keys, all the way to the California coast. It's time to let yourself be free. Good morning. The weekend is here and the weather is clear. Let's pack the car and get moving. Hear the call of the sea, come along with me. Let's get this plan in the motion. We're gonna take a few days to stay at the shore, find a heartbeat in this beach town. Party all night until the sun comes up, singing songs of love and the ocean. Songs of love and the ocean. Gonna to the pier and do a little fishing. Cook our catch up for supper. Toast with our buds in the afternoon sun. Watch it set and wonder. We're gonna take a few days to stay at the shore, find our heartbeat in this beach town. Party all night until the sun comes up, singing songs of love in the ocean. Songs of love in the ocean. Find a local joint and dance to the band, while the starlight sparkles on the water. Raise our glasses and sing tonight. Fill the air with our laughter. We're gonna take a few days to stay at the shore, find our heartbeat in this beach town. Party on until the sun comes up, singing songs of love in the ocean. Songs of love in the ocean. We're gonna take a few days to stay at the shore, find our heartbeat in this beach town. Party on until the sun comes up, singing songs of love in the ocean. Songs of love in the ocean. song of love and the ocean. My brother back here, Brother Crash. Doing some harmonies.
Yep. When I became an official songwriter, this was the first song I wrote. I wrote it on September 23rd, 2092. It was my dad's birthday. That's why I remember it. The name of the song is called Titusville. For 30 odd days I'm rolling along, riding this rig and thinking of home, and now it's high time. I'll be heading back home. Been to Butte, Montana, to Mobile, Alabama, from Raleigh, Carolina, out to Carson City. This Freightliner keeps moving along. Got 18 wheels, keep me moving home. Detroit Diesel Street singing my favorite song. Kids on an overpass signal me to blow my horn. You know I'm happy to oblige as I keep moving home. Pick up in Florida City, drop off in Baton Rouge, from there on up to Nashville, Tennessee. Those are my pick. Up to Portland, Maine, and down to Pranton, PA, all the way on out Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's go to Cheyenne now. Been gone all these days, I feel like the king of the interstates, and right now I'm on my way back to Titusville. When you see those palm trees sway, you'll know you'll be heading that way, all the way back home to Titusville. Got to Titusville now. Now on the stripper scene, California, Oklahoma City and Santa Fe, you know I've seen a good deal of the USA. And this Freightliner, she's rolling along. She'll take me back to Titusville where I belong. I don't hardly have to steer. She knows the way. She got 18 wheels, keep me moving home. Detroit Diesel, she's singing my favorite song. You know, I talked to my honey last night on the telephone. That's right, and I tell you, she's in Titusville, and that's where I call my home. So if you're heading on down the way, just give us a call. You're welcome to stay. The door is always open in Titusville. When I see those palm trees sway, I know you'll be heading that way, all the way back home to Titusville. So if you're heading on down the way, just give us a call. You're welcome to stay. The door is always open in Titusville. We're in Titusville now. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He went to work.
What?
My brother went to work.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry that switchover took a minute there. We had so many musicians up front that we had to move everything around a little bit. Thanks for being patient. And I apologize for my nasalness this morning, but I came down with the Key West crud, I call it, whatever it is that's going around. So, oh, that's it. Yeah, that was probably about 20 years ago I did that, but not this week. Um, Yeah, anyway, so good morning, everybody. It's great to be here and have everybody online with us on Facebook Live also. Great job by the Shanty Hounds. Give them a hand. Yeah, woo. We love them. Our own, I feel like they're our in-house band because they're part of our family. So thank you. So today, on Mother's Day, well, actually, before I get to that, let me just point out on your table and online, you can go to our website to find this information. There's a bunch of announcements. I'm going to let you read through them yourself. There's stuff about Vacation Bible School. There's a lunch and leaders learning session next week after church on the May 18th at 12:15. If you're interested in learning about joining the church or about our children's programs, children and youth programs, we'd like to invite you to that. And then our upcoming Bible studies are on there. But on the front of it, on the other side, what I really want to point out to you is that beginning May 25th, which is 2 Sundays from today, we're going to move to something called Old Stone Coffee House Light for the summer. We will not be having live musicians for a few months. Instead, it'll just be sort of a coffee hour hangout time. We still will have music. It'll be pre-recorded music. We'll still have coffee. We'll still have some munchies that you can grab, but it'll just be a laid back time. And we'll have some discussion questions on the table if anybody wants to have table discussions. But we invite you to come by anytime. Summer's a little slow down here in Key West, so we're going to be laid back like everybody else for a few months. So please don't feel free to come, but just don't expect the exact same thing. So today on Mother's Day, we pause to honor the nurturing hearts that have shaped us. Now, I want to talk about nurturing today. Nurturing is an interesting word, right? But we pause to honor nurturing hearts, not just mothers by birth, but all who have treated others with care and compassion and faithfulness. And while this day brings joy to many people, and we rejoice in the joy that it brings for many women, many people, it can also stir some grief and longing in people for those who have lost mothers or long to be mothers or experienced pain in those relationships. So as I speak of nurturing today, I want to hold space for the celebration of Mother's Day and the sorrow of Mother's Day. And you know, we can be both and. Two things can be true at the same time. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I hold space for both of those and for the quiet strength that lives in this kind of love. So what does it mean to be nurturing? Well, nurturing means to support growth, to protect, to encourage flourishing, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. It's not a loud or flashy role, being a nurturer. Often nurturing is unseen, quiet, persistent. You know, that's many of our mothers we look at in that way. Some of us don't, but many of our mothers we look at in that way. Often nurturing is unseen, quiet, persistent. As I said, it's in the day-to-day acts of care that slowly over time create life and hope. Nurturing. So being nurturing is not limited to mothers or women at all. It's divine. It's actually divine quality that reflects God's heart and can be expressed by all people. Nurturing. Biblical examples of nurturing. There are a few. There's actually a lot. Just a few are Hannah in the Bible. Hannah's story begins in sorrow. She longs for a child and pours out her heart to God. And when her son Samuel is born, she dedicates him to the Lord's service. Her nurturing is both emotional and spiritual. She prays, she teaches, ultimately lets go, trusting God to continue the work she began. Then there's Naomi and Ruth. I tell you guys, I tell people all the time that this is one of my favorite stories in the Bible. Naomi, grieving the loss of her husband and sons, tries to send her daughters-in-law away, but Ruth stays and says, "Where you go, I will go." And in return, Naomi nurtures Ruth, guiding her with wisdom and helping her build a new life. This mutual care across generations and relationships shows how nurturing extends beyond bloodlines, right? Nurturing does not need to be of someone who is blood related. And of course, there's Jesus himself, who demonstrated nurturing constantly, healing the sick, feeding the hungry, comforting the weary. In Matthew 23:37, he laments over Jerusalem and says, "How often I have longed to gather your children together as a hen gathers her chick under her wings." I think of this every time I walk around in Key West and I see a chicken with her little baby chickens, right? I think of this passage, and that's what Jesus wants to do, gather us as a hen gathers her baby chicks under her wings. Today, nurturing shows up in a lot of different ways in the world. A teacher who stays after school to help a struggling student, a foster parent who opens their home to a child in need, a first-time mother who is totally invested in that child, a friend who checks in regularly, listens deeply, never stops showing up. Tons of different ways of nurturing. And yes, mothers who rise early, stay late, give sacrificially every single day, but also grandmothers and aunties and neighbors and mentors and spiritual mothers who pour love into others even when the world doesn't see it. So on Mother's Day, we might picture flowers and cards and breakfasts in bed, and those are beautiful. But let's also celebrate the spirit of nurturing in all its forms. Let's thank mothers, yes, and also those who mother in less visible ways. Let's be gentle with those who grieve today. And remember that nurturing includes compassion for pain and empathy for what others carry silently. In Romans 12:15, Paul says, "Rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn." That's nurturing too. So no matter our age, our gender, our background, we're capable of nurturing. We don't need to have all the answers or a perfect plan. We just need to show up. I know I did not have a perfect mother, and I did not have a perfect relationship with my mother. But most of the time, my mother showed up, and that's the best we can do a lot of times. And we can show up with kindness and patience and willingness to love, whether we're raising a child or mentoring a young person, caring for aging parents, or simply being a faithful friend. We're reflecting the heart of God every time we do all of those things. So today, let's honor the nurturers in our lives and also ask ourselves, where is God calling me to nurture? Who around me needs support, encouragement, a safe place to grow? Because that's part of being a follower of Christ, is sharing that nurture with everyone. Nurturing isn't just a gift we received, it's a legacy we can pass on. So that's my spiel on nurturing today. I'm going to throw out some questions to you about nurturing, and now it's your turn. I gave you my definitions of nurturing. How would you define nurturing in your own words, and what qualities do you associate with a nurturing person? What is nurturing to you? And Scott has a microphone because we want to make sure everyone online can hear us. And if you have a comment or a question online, post it and Colin will let us know. What is nurturing?
I just know as a new mom, those women friends or even guy friends of mine that will text message or
Oh, yeah.
or write down and say you're doing a great job,
Yeah.
or you're doing well and keep it up and it's okay.
Yep.
I'm learning as I go. So when
Yeah.
these people are saying that, I'm like, okay, I got this. It's like a confirmation. And I'm like, I got this. I'm doing well instead of doubting myself all the time.
Excellent.
So I need those people in my life.
Excellent. A new mom, and all moms probably need that nurturing from friends and people who care about them, that affirmation that we're doing the right thing. I know I was a mom at 39 after a bout of infertility in my life and didn't think I'd ever have a child. And I felt the same way, that I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I remember putting my daughter in the car, in the car seat, and looking at my husband, who's my ex-husband now, and I was like, where's the manual? Like, where's the owner's manual? I don't know what to do. Like, they're sending this baby home with me. Are they crazy? You know? So yeah, we all need that for sure. Anybody else? What is nurturing to you? Carrie, right here.
I had a broken leg when I was in 3rd grade. It was so bad that I had to be put into traction at the pool, and it was a generalized hospital.
Oh
right?
no.
And I wasn't even allowed to visit my girlfriend across the street for more than a crack. So my mom was expected to leave me at the hospital. I was in there for 6 weeks.
Oh no.
So she had 4 sisters, and they stood right in front of me, and they said, she's going to be in the hospital? She can't go home? No, not yet. They all made a date and an appointment. I'll come on Tuesday. I'll spend the night. I'll go on Wednesday. It was amazing to see sisters work to protect the other sisters.
That's amazing.
I'll never forget that. 3rd grade.
Yeah, and it's
So every night for 6 weeks, I had a lady sitting, one of my aunts.
Oh,
night.
that's beautiful, and
They had to leave their families to sit with me in the hospital.
Right. That is beautiful. Yeah, and you know, you're so blessed to have had that in your life. There's so many people who don't have that support. So I'm so glad to hear that you did. That's great. Anybody else? What is a nurturer? What is it? Yeah, Scott.
Well, it reminded me of a time when I was 6 years old and I had a terrible surgery that went wrong, and I was in the hospital, and my mother was there, and she was so exhausted. She stayed with me, and eventually she just couldn't do it anymore. And the nurse was there, and the nurse was a friend socially with my mother, and she said, "You go home. I will not leave your son." And so for 2 nights, 2 days, she was there the whole time, giving my mother a break. And even later, she was my second mother.
Above and beyond.
And so she just said, "You just go home. I will not leave your son." I was at a point where I could die any minute. So they were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty serious. Yeah. All right. Great. So let's flip that question around now. And can you think of a time when you were called to nurture someone else? What did you learn about yourself or about God through that experience? A time when you were called to nurture someone else. Anybody?
I don't know how to do that, so I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. Jean's called every day to nurture you, Scott. Let me tell you. Anybody can think of a time when you were called to nurture someone else?
I had a situation where my wife needed some care.
He's going to give you the mic just because we have online people. Thank you.
I had a situation where my wife needed some care for maybe about a year.
Yeah.
And, I found it was easiest just you don't think about yesterday, and you don't try to think, oh God, I've got to do this for another 6 months. You just think about what you're doing right now.
Right.
And then you can make it through one day at a time.
Yeah. And a lot of caregiving for a person who's ill, an adult who's ill, maybe a parent, a wife, a husband, a friend, is one of the hardest things that we can do. Right. Yeah. But that is definitely nurturing. I watched my dad nurture my mother for the 2 years before she died. He was her caregiver, and that was definitely nurturing. Anybody else? Scott, and then Chris.
Well, I just remember when I was running a company and I had 100 employees, and some people would just knock on the door, come in and cry about something that's happening in their lives, or something a coworker said that got them all upset. And I spent a lot of time nurturing. That was my job.
Yeah.
If I didn't nurture them, I lost the spirit of teamwork and the love that really made our products what they were. And I couldn't allow that to happen. People knew I had an open door and they would just come in, knock on the door, come in, sit down. I had a table and we just sit around, talk it through.
I love that you brought business into that. That's great. And your job into that, because many people don't think about nurturing in their jobs or as a manager, but that makes us the most effective, Christ-centered manager, owner, business person that we can be by realizing that we need to nurture others.
Just so you know, there's a lot of Christ-centered businesses in this country.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is, but we just don't talk about it a lot of times, right? Yeah. Chris.
Thank you. Over the last 2 years, I've had a health issue, which we're dealing with, but I'm not the nurturer. I'm the nurturee.
Nurturee?
Danny. Danny is the one who, she's just amazing.
Oh.
You know, whatever had to be done, she'd take care of it. And there are times where I couldn't make gigs to sing, and I felt terrible about doing it. And I said, I want to go. And she's going, no, you're going to stay here. I'm going to take care of it. Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful and very heartfelt. Thank you for sharing that. We love Danny too, by the way. She is definitely a nurturer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Get the camera on that.
yeah. That's beautiful. Thank you, Chris, for that. And we've been praying for you too. So, amen. There you go. All right. Anybody else want to talk about a time they were called to be a nurturer? So we'll move on to another question. Why do you think, and I'm making an assumption here, but why do you think that nurturing is often unseen or undervalued in our culture? Or maybe you don't think so. Tell me I'm wrong. I love it when people tell me I'm wrong. Oh, it has. I'm going to say that in the mic. It has been traditionally been a woman's role, so we don't seem to value it as much, right? Underappreciated. Okay, Vanessa.
I think a lot of people keep it to themselves because it shows a weakness, and they don't want that weakness to be shown.
Yeah, and because society sees it sometimes as a weakness, right? If you're not powerful and in charge and making sure that you're the one that's taking care of everything, and emotion, because emotion is involved in it, right? So that makes it weakness sometimes. Yeah.
You want to see nurturing? Watch a football game.
Yeah.
Look at the coach.
Yeah, true.
The offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator and the head coach. Not what they say. Look at their eyes. Look what they're doing to the players when they've had a good play and when they've had a bad play. They're nurturing the whole time.
It is true. Although I've seen a few yelling and screaming though too. But yeah, mostly nurturing. Yeah. Carrie had a hand up.
It could also be very cultural.
Yes.
I just told you about how my Cuban aunts were.
Yeah.
I didn't fall in love in the sense of wanting to get married till I was 35. So we're talking about when I was about 36 or 37. I would pick up the cell phone and call the person I was going to marry and say, did you make it back to Europe okay? I'm fine. I just got off the plane. And then did you make it to the next location? I'm fine. And finally he said, look, Carrie, I'm really busy, okay, and you know it. If you don't see it on TV, if you don't hear the network saying there's a plane crash, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Well, that would do it. Yeah. Stop nurturing me.
Really, you had no idea of the insult. Yeah.
That's funny. I'll bet you deep down he was thinking, oh, she cares. She's, but yeah, I got you. Oh, there you go. So excuse me. What are some small everyday ways that we might be able to nurture others in our current season of life? Now, that current season of life means where you are right now, where our world is right now. What are some small nurturing things that we can do to be nurturers in this world? Jean.
I think Vanessa said it, which is just when you see people in their everyday lives doing what they're doing, let them know you think they're doing a good job.
That's great.
That's not going to be noticed. I mean, that's back to that appreciation. It's quiet and it's not going to be touted, but it supports people and keeps them going.
Absolutely.
And lets them know they're doing a good job.
Yeah, just a little thing. I mean, how hard is that, right? In the grand scheme of things, to pick up the phone and just say, "Hey, you're doing a really great job right now with what you're doing." I'm sorry. Or if you see them, talk to them then. Yeah, for sure, in person. Yeah, whatever it may be, let them know. It really is pretty simple to do that. What else can we do to be nurturers in our church, in our community, in our families? In our relationships? Scott?
Never forget that people are looking to you.
Oh, yeah.
Never forget it. Not a second that your actions are being watched and being emulated, good or bad. So if you're going to want to see people acting a certain way, you need to act that way.
Yeah.
Never ever let your guard down, because when you do, you regret it. I know I do. And you don't want to do that.
Absolutely. Let people see the example, because you never know who's looking, right? At what you're doing, for sure. Any other ways you can think of to be nurturers? I'm going to throw one out. This is a difficult one, I think. But I think that if we spend time with people that who we think differently from, like we're not exactly the same thinkers. Like we tend to be in our silos with people that we think the same as. But if we spend some time with people that we think differently from and listen to them and show them appreciation for who they are, isn't that like the ultimate nurturing thing? For me, it is. It would make such a difference in this world if we could just say to somebody or show to somebody, like set the example, I see you, I hear you, I may not agree with you, but I love you anyway, right? And that's hard sometimes, isn't it? But that's really what Jesus calls us to do. So my last question, in what ways, because this is important, we think about nurturing other people, but in what ways can we nurture ourselves so that we can continue nurturing others in a healthy and sustainable way? I'll just leave it at that. What ways can we nurture ourselves? This is something society doesn't, Chris would like to talk. This is something society doesn't jump on the bandwagon with either.
Mine is like the minimal thing. And it happens all the time, especially in this town because we're blessed. But we live about 2-3 blocks from Five Brothers. I'm walking to Five Brothers yesterday, and somebody comes out of a house who lives there. I don't know him. He doesn't know me, but he says hello. It's a unique thing in Key West, because a lot of places, everyone's just tunnel vision. They don't. Yeah. But that is in a way nurturing, because it's making me feel good, making him feel good. I'm passing it on. He's passing it on back to me. And then we go our separate ways.
Yeah, and I love that you said that when you do something small to nurture somebody else, like a hello, that it's actually nurturing you too.
Absolutely.
So it's a two-way street. Right. Exactly.
You want something funny on that? When we used to live in Key West half the time and then up in Ohio half the time, I can tell you, I miss the nurturing down here when I was up there.
Yeah.
I felt so alone in a big city.
Right.
I felt like nobody cared.
Yeah.
But down here is a special place. If you can't nurture in Key West, you can't nurture anywhere.
There you go. I guess that's the bottom line, right? I don't know. I do find Key West to be an extremely nurturing place in a unique way, because nurturing is not just celebrating with people and being with people in the joyous times. It's also sitting with people through the hard times. And I find this community, especially this church, so good at that. to be there with people when they need just to grieve or to be sad or to do, or something's hurting them, but also to lift people up and celebrate them. So that kind of nurturing goes both ways when it comes to that, right? Anybody else have anything else to say about nurturing or Mother's Day? I'll throw it out there for you.
Don't forget flowers.
Don't forget flowers. All right. All right. And don't forget to celebrate yourselves as nurturers also. That's a really important thing. We all nurture. All right. I'm going to pray, and then we're going to go into communion a little bit early today. Could I ask Scott or somebody to serve with Vanessa? I'm congested and I don't want to get anybody sick. That would be great. Thank you. Let's pray. God, we are so grateful that you have shown us what it means to be nurturers on this Mother's Day and always. God, we lift up all mothers, all those who have given birth, those who are foster mothers and adoptive mothers, and we lift up all of those, or spiritual mothers, and all of those who are grieving or hurting today also for whatever reason. Help us to rejoice with those who are rejoicing and celebrate them and be there for them and encourage them, and also sit with those who just need us to be with them. And God, today as we move into communion, we remember that Jesus sat in that upper room nurturing his disciples even as he was facing death. And he took bread and he said, "This is my body." And he broke it and he said, "Which will be broken for you. Whenever you eat of it, remember me." And then he took the cup and he said, "This is my blood poured out for you. Whenever you drink of it, remember this new covenant that I create with you in love and nurturing." So God, pour out your Holy Spirit on this bread and this cup. Make them become for us the body and the blood of Christ also, so that we may always be the body of Christ for the world, for everyone who needs it so desperately. And all God's people said, amen. As soon as Vanessa and Scott are all set, you guys can come on up for communion. The table is open to everyone. Please come. Please come.
Today we live, today we breathe, today we know that we are strong when we are weak. Today we trust, we overcome, take every chain that kept us slaves and throw them off. We're not waiting for permission, we defy our inhibition, like our middle name is fearless, unafraid. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, unstoppable. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise, by your power we will go, by your spirit we are bold. If we're gonna stand, we stand as giants. If we're gonna walk, we walk as lions. We walk as lions. Today is ours. It's always been. Before we face the fight, we know who's gonna win. We live by faith and not by sight. We don't want safe and quiet. We don't want to run and hide. This is not an intermission. It's our time, not gonna miss it. You've already called us fearless, unafraid. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, unstoppable. If we're gonna feel, we fear no evil. We will rise, by your power we will go, by your spirit we are bold. If we're gonna stand, we stand as giants. If we're gonna walk, we walk as
I forgot all about it.
Hello.
Pastor Madeline was halfway through her
Ultimate Mother's Day
sermon.
song.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. All you who nurture and take care of other people. How's it going, Nick? Dave, do you have a saxophone in that back pocket? It gets stuck in there with the button. Chris is looking up a song. I'm going to play a couple songs, and I have to go over to choir. Join the choir. The choir visible. Did you find it?
Yep. I don't play that often.
Love Me Like a Rock. Yeah. M is for the many things she gave me. What?
Sing your song first,
Oh, okay.
because you're tied for time.
What song should I sing? Pressed for time.
This thing is like cursing.
Here we are at the Old Stone Coffee House. Good morning, Tiffany. Tiffany Green. I played your song earlier. Our song. We miss you. And all the peoples. And Mikey. And Omni. There's something dancing in front of my face. Sorry, must tune. We talked about this song earlier, so I guess I'll do Escape. Escape. Song's called Escape. It's in key of E.
Right.
1, 2, 3. The winter season is oh so cold, so bad it almost froze my bones. I'm gonna pick up my friends, pack my clothes, heading towards summer. At the end of a long road, the end of a long, long road. Astro, Gorgon, Remus, and Juno, the gods are against us. Come on, let's go. 4 lanes of freedom, heading down the highway, state line to state line. It's a long way, baby, it's a long, long way. Let's escape. Time to go and have some fun. Heading south until we catch the sun. Let's escape. It's better there than where we are. The party's beginning right here in the car. Paradise, you're only a day away. It's time to get away. Feels like we're flying on angels' wings toward the warmth and the smell of spring. Grass grows greener, the bird calls ring. Crank up the music and let's sing. Let's sing. Ooh. Let's escape. Time to go and have some fun. Heading south until we right here in the car. Paradise, you're not too far away. It's time to get away. Finally cross that final line. The rising sun begins to shine. We're in the islands, we're feeling fine. We found summer, now it's time. It's time. Time to escape. Time to go and have some fun. Heading south until we catch the sun. Let's escape. It's better than where we are. The party's beginning right here in the car. Paradise, we're here today. It's time to get away. Thank you all so much. All right, Chris is going to take over from here, and I'm going to go put a robe on and go join the choir. Have a great day, everybody. I love you. Yeah, everybody gets a robe. You get a robe. You get a robe. Everyone gets a robe.
Hey, being as you're
Sorry, what?
thank you. Being as you're I got this. Could you see if my page turner is in my gray bag or my pouch? It's over here.
Really quick. You need a page turner?
Yeah, I never play this song. I think they might be in there. Naturally, no. Okay. We never put it in the bag. Okay, bye. All right. I'm looking. You gotta walk home. Gonna do a song I very seldomly do. I don't know why. It's a great song, but it's a perfect day for today because today's Mother's Day. There's a song by a guy named Paul Simon. When I was just a boy, and the devil called my name, and I said, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated boy. I'm a singing the Sunday choir. My mama loves me. She loves me. She gets down on her knees and hugs me. Oh, she loves me like a rock. Loves me like the rock of ages unknown. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. Loves me, loves me, loves me. When I was a grown man, and the devil called my name, and I said, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated man. I feel in purity. Oh, my mama loves me. She loves me. She gets down on her knees and hugs me. Oh, she, hold on a second, loves me like a rock. Loves me like the rock of ages. I don't know. She loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. Loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. When I was the president and Congress called my name, and I'd say, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a presidential seal. I'm the presidential podium. My mama loves me. She loves me. She gets down on her knees and hugs me. Oh, she loves me like a rock. Loves me like the rock of ages. I don't know. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. Loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. Loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. loves me, loves me, loves me. She loves me like the rock of ages. Now she loves me. Ah. Oh, Mother's Day song. Thank you, Paul Simon. Danny abandoned me, so now I gotta do it all on my own. Can I do a song by guy from Belfast, Northern Ireland? Does anybody here know George Morrison? You ever hear of him, George Morrison? Oh, you know what? That's deceiving because he goes by his middle name, which is Ivan Morrison. No. Oh, I know it is. He goes by the nickname for Ivan, which is Van Morrison. This is a fabulous song of his. I just love this song. We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Here the bonny boat was once with sails into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, you know I'll be coming home. When that fog whistle blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, 'cause I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old. Together we will float into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, you know I'll be coming home. When that fog whistle blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, 'cause I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old. Together we will float into the mystic. Come on, girl. Thank you, Van Morrison. This next song I wrote on the day after Jimmy Buffett died. I got up early in the morning and got on the computer with a cup of coffee, and it's like 8 o'clock, and he had died like, I don't know, 6, 8 hours before that, and I saw it on the news. And I was getting a medical treatment at the time, and I wasn't able to write any songs for 9 months, and that song just popped out like pow. It's called "Sail 'Em Home" because Jimmy Buffett was a sailor. Sail 'em home on the seas he knows so well. Sail 'em home, back home to the islands. Sail 'em home to the tropics he loves. Flying planes and writing books. His books and songs peppered with heroes and crooks. Tales of surfing right through the road has come to its end, but it continues on the other side. Lives touched often within makes us so grateful. So sail 'em home on that schooner from heaven. Sail 'em home on the seas he knows so well. Sail 'em home, back home to the islands. 'Cause being in the islands what he loves so well. Being in the islands what he loves so well. That's right. Being in the islands what he loves. What he loves so well. Sail 'em home. Sail 'em home. Sail 'em home. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Name of that song called Sail Him Home. This next song's from an up-and-coming band. Someone that Danny and I really like a lot. We play a couple of their songs. They're from England. They're doing a little tour of the United States, little bars like ones in Key West. If they come to your hometown, keep an eye out for them. Their name is called the Rolling Stones. Have you ever heard of them, David? No? Yeah. drag me away. You suffer a dull ache and pain. Now you decide to show me the same. No sweeping exits, or dull off stage lines could make me feel bitter or treat you unkind. Horses away. Waters couldn't drag me away. Well, I know and a lie. Well, I've had my freedom, but I don't have much time. Faith has been broken, and tears must be cried. Let's do some living after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday. Thank you, thank you. The Stones, of course. I guess we're down to about one song to go. Whatever's best for you. One more? Okay. Sure. It's another Van Morrison song. You can take all the tea in China, mix it in a big brown bag for me, sail it on the ocean, drop it into the deep blue sea. 'Cause she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. Take her, doctor. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. Honey baby from the bay. Now you can't stop us on the road to freedom. You can't stop us 'cause our eyes can see men within sight, men in granite, shining armor bent on chivalry. 'Cause she's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the honey baby from the bay. She's an angel. Honey baby from the bay. She's an angel. Honey baby. She's an angel. Honey baby from the bay. Thank you. I kind of killed two birds with one stone. I made that a shorter version of the song. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure playing here as always. Thank you.